Well, hello there. My name is Eric, and I have the privilege of introducing you to Tranzact Card. You are literally one of the first people in the world to hear about this. Somebody thought enough of you to take a look. So I hope you'll keep an open mind in this short overview, and I'm confident you're going to love some or all the aspects of the Tranzact Card movement. I'll just let the cat out of the bag, friends. We're going to show you a way to at least double your buying power and the ability to create an ever-growing nest egg for down the road. And for those of you who are entrepreneurial, we're going to show you a way to earn money each and every time somebody swipes one of our Tranzact cards across the country. And you're going to see why that's going to happen many times each and every minute of each and every day. So let's look at the evolution of banking. You're probably like, what's fun about banking? Well, not much, but we're going to not only make it a lot more fun, but really revolutionize this idea of banking. You go back from the barter system to the brick and mortar banks, all the way up to neo banking with the online banks, app-based banking. And for those of you who are entrepreneurs, the trends are our friends. The big buzzword now is Finmo banking or financial momentum banking. And essentially what that means is how can you take a dollar and stretch its value as far as possible within a financial ecosystem? And that's exactly what Tranzact Card has spent many years creating and bringing to the marketplace now. So by being a member of our community, you get your very own private secure banking platform. You get an FDIC insured checking account with one of our community bank partners, and you get your very own Visa bank card that we call the Tranzact Card. Now, what's special about this card as opposed to the other credit cards and maybe the other debit cards you have in your wallet? Well, our debit card is going to give you a one-to-one currency each and every time you swipe it. So you go pay $100 for gas, you get 100 of what we call Z-Bucks. You go to Costco, spend $300, you get 300 Z-Bucks. Go get your favorite latte at Starbucks, pay $6, you get 6 Z-Bucks. You get it, one-to-one ratio. Now, the next question you're probably asking is, what can I get with a Z-Buck? Is there real value there with this one-to-one ratio? And the answer is absolutely, unequivocally yes. We built our very own e-commerce platform called Z Club that's going to allow you to see thousands and thousands, eventually millions of items at the exact same price on, let's say, Amazon Prime or other online retailers or physical retailers. The difference here is you're going to be able to use those Z-Bucks to bring that price down significantly. Keep in mind, what'd you have to do to get those Z-Bucks? Well, all you had to do was go swipe and buy the things you're going to buy each and every day anyway. So you see a $100 pair of shoes that you like, they're $100 on our platform, they're $100 everywhere else. But here you can use up to 50 Z-Bucks. You get those exact same shoes for $50. How about a high-end Airstream camper retails for $75,000? You use 25,000 Z-Bucks, you get it for 50,000. Or how about the single mom just wanting to get some diapers formula? Instead of paying $53 for those diapers like you'd pay anywhere else, you could use 32 Z-Bucks, bring it down to $21. And it just makes sense, right? And imagine compounding this over millions and millions of SKUs down the road, every category from cosmetics to nutritionals to everyday items, all the way up to the high-end luxury goods, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, trailers, you name it, everything in between that you'll be able to get significant value on. But it gets better. Imagine once a month getting online, first come, first serve. We have our Z Club flash sales. The company goes and buys 1,000 Ray-Ban sunglasses or 1,000 laptop computers or 1,000 Louis Vuitton bags and on. Except your cash isn't good on flash sales. You just use all your Z-Bucks to pay for that entire item. How cool is that? Again, first come, first served. If you're like me and you love to travel, how about radically revolutionizing the way travel is done currently? Imagine swiping your way to your next free vacation, whether it's a cruise ship or an all-inclusive resort. Again, no cash allowed. You just use Z-Bucks to cover the entire cost of that vacation for you and the people you care about. So hopefully I've caught your attention here, but it gets better. We are a true social impact enterprise. We want to enhance financial literacy across our country. So we have different ways to add to a Power Save account. A part of this is going to be a fixed interest rate higher than any bank you've ever seen. And then the other part is going to be variable interest tied to our real estate investment trust. So how do you add to this Power Save account? You're not going to do anything differently. All right. The first way is Z forward. That means 1% of all the Z bucks you burn is going to go in this Power Save account. So you burn 100 Z bucks, $1 cash goes into your Power Save account. Tranzact back. We've got thousands of partnerships with some of your favorite retailers, including Home Depot, Walmart, Olive Garden, where you go and make a purchase there. There's going to be usually a 2 to 4% cash back that's automatically going to go into your Power Save account. So let's say you go to Olive Garden, spend $100, $3 goes into that Power Save account as well. And then we have an optional Tranzact up feature where you can round every purchase up to the nearest whole dollar, and that difference goes into this compound, ever-growing Power Save account. Imagine what that's going to look like years down the road for all of our Tranzact card members. So now, here's the catch, right? How much does one of these cost? It's $25 right now for the first year. $25. Friends, if you don't get $25 worth of value in your first couple of weeks, I'll personally give you $25 back, all right? That gives you all those banking platform benefits I mentioned, and after you make your first transaction, you get 500 Z bucks loaded onto your card. These are very simple to set up. You go through a quick KYC procedure. You set up your checking account with one of our partnered FDIC insured community banks, and then you just load whatever money you want on there. No overdraft fees, none of that nonsense. Very, very simple to set up. You don't leave your current checking account. You just set up a new one with us. After the first year promotion, it's just $5 per month or $47.50 for the year. That's optional, no contracts, no commitments. We're confident you're going to find this to be a no-brainer. And if that's not good enough, here, for those of you joining at our onset, we're going to double your Z-Bucks on every purchase for your entire year. Imagine that. You're going to double your Z-Bucks for the first year. And we want you to go tell other people about us, right? That's the best marketing advertisement there is. So you tell a friend, you tell a family member who also wants to get a Tranzact card. Every time you refer somebody, you get 500 more Z-Bucks loaded to your Tranzact card. And then, of course, they get the 500 Z-Bucks loaded onto theirs after their first transaction. So now I'm going to shift gears here. This might be for you. It might not. Totally cool. Either way, we know you're going to want to get a Tranzact card. But for those of you who are looking for a legitimate opportunity, you're looking, praying for something to align with that makes sense. I can't think of a better business opportunity than this. We're going to invite you to become one of our founding digital branch officers. We're looking for 5,000 digital branch officers that essentially want to have their own bank with us. It's $500 one time. Later in the summer, we'll start charging the $150 a month for your monthly, or think of it like your franchise dues, but that won't kick in for a while. That allows you to go out and earn commissions on all of these transactions. I'll talk about that in just a minute. Gives you all the marketing support you need. There's some other exciting things coming, but essentially you can start your own business for $500 right now. And we're going to show you how to get that back immediately if you choose to do so. Again, I don't think you can start a hot dog stand or a lemonade stand for that kind of capital. So hopefully you'll pay attention here. Now, I talked about getting the $500 back. Right now, we're looking for pioneers. We're looking for visionaries, those that get excited and see this as a no-brainer. So as soon as you partner with 3 other digital branch officers, the company's going to immediately give you a $500 rebate. So it was nominal overhead to begin with, but if you want that back, just go find 3 other visionaries or leaders who want to participate with us, and you get a $500 rebate. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. This will keep some of you up at night. I remember 10 years ago, right where I was when I said it, I told a group of friends and other business owners, I said, friends, you know what's the holy grail of entrepreneurship? Is if somebody could figure out a way to allow us to make money each and every time somebody in our community or network go out and purchase the things that they're going to purchase anyway. We know we're going to get gas, groceries, pay your utility bills, go out to date night, go to Starbucks, All those things we're going to buy each and every day, either because we have to or we want to. And Tranzact Card has figured this out. See, all those Tranzact Card members, all those millions and millions of card members out there in the marketplace are going to get linked back to digital branch officers. And every time they swipe, we're going to get paid. Okay, think of it as 10 basis points, or take that purchase price for each transaction, multiply it by 0.001, and you get paid each and every time that happens. How's that possible? Because of our relationship with Visa and the banks that we choose to partner with. That might not seem like a lot, but 6 cents here, 7 cents there, 27 cents here, $1.20 there, over and over and over, with the limitless numbers of Tranzact Card members linked to our digital branches, becomes really, really significant. And we talked about that power of three. Those of you who understand the power of leverage, as you bring in other digital branch officers that want to participate, you earn overrides off all those Tranzact Card members as well. But it doesn't stop there. That can continue to grow and expand all over the country. And just envision this. Imagine we have 20 to 30 million Tranzact Card members out there in households across our country in the next 2 to 3 years. How many of those Tranzact Card members do you want linked back to your digital branch office to earn an override on each and every time a swipe is made? I told you were going to get more and more excited. So if you look at our the three core pillars of our distribution system, we have Tranzact Card members and the members they refer to get the 500 Z-Bucks. We have digital branch offices that you can choose to participate in the communities that they build out. And here's the most exciting part. Influencers, large organizations. Tranzact Card Corporate has used their tremendous leverage and resources and connections to bring in some of the top influencers, celebrities, sports athletes, charities imaginable right out of the gate. Collectively, they have tens of millions of people in their databases. They've already got their artwork approved by Visa to white label their own Tranzact cards. Now, why is that important? Because the corporate team is not going to cannibalize our entrepreneurial efforts. Those of us who step up, answer the call to leadership, and become one of the first 5,000 digital branch officers get to benefit from the corporate influencer match program. What does that mean? That means we're going to reward you for taking action now, catching the vision, stepping up to the plate, so to speak. If you choose to do nothing, it's still a 2-to-1 match. What does that mean? That means for every one Tranzact Card member you bring in as a DBO, digital branch officer, the company's going to take 2 from the corporate influencer database, link those Tranzact Card members to you, the same as if you went out and sponsored them yourself. So now 1 turns into 3. All right, now you're like, well, wait a minute. 5-to-1 sounds better than 2-to-1. How do I become a manager? A manager just means you went out, used the power of 3 to find 3 others you want to partner with as DBOs. You become a manager in addition to getting your $500 rebate. Now it's a 5-to-1 match. And that can go all the way up to 100-to-1. And this is just based off the power of 3. So, for example, if you want to become a senior manager, you just help your 3 DBOs become managers, get their $500 rebates. Now you're a senior manager. Now you're at a 10-to-1 match. Imagine you go out, bring in 10 Tranzact Card members. That's easy, right? For all the value they get, that's a no-brainer. The company would then take 100 from the corporate influencer database, link those to your digital branch office to earn overrides off each transaction. And through the power of 3, that can go all the way to president. Imagine 100-to-1 match. You bring in 10 Tranzact Card members, you get 1,000 linked to you forever. Really, really exciting stuff, friends. I know that's going to keep some of you up at night. So again, right now, this has been years, if not decades in the making. A lot of resources, a lot of professionalism, a lot of connections and infrastructure have gotten us to this brand new beginning. We're in a beta test, a soft launch right now. We're going to have our first ever in-person event in Salt Lake City, May 20th. You just have to be a manager to attend that. Okay, then we roll into pre-launch, and then we'll have our official launch to the country later this year. But you can get rewarded right now by being at the right place at the right time. So what I encourage you to do is just get back with the person that thought enough of you and one of two things: either sign up to get a Tranzact card for yourself and your family, or if you want to be one of our 5,000 founding digital branch officers, we'd love to invite you in and be a part of this movement with us. We have a simple game plan, a simple system of success. You're certainly in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So please get back with them. Let's get your questions answered, and looking forward to creating a transformational journey together with your gifts and talents. Have a great day. Bye-bye.